Hey folks, this is Vent with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Spectator 2. This is a game that you can find on Steam's Early Access program for about 13 bucks, and I stress Early Access. Everything that you're about to see is subject to change. One thing I would love to see change is that there's no audio sliders in the options menu. I have tinnitus in my ears, meaning my ears ring all day long. It sucks. So the first thing I do when I go into a game is I turn the sound down, because sometimes these developers love to just blow your eardrums out right from the beginning. So anyway, it is early access. So what is this game? Well, you're going to be observing various rooms on a camera, and you're going to identify the changes that are happening. Okay, and this game has multiplayer, which is interesting, although it's a two-player split screen kind of thing, and unfortunately it's just online. There's no like local, but to be honest with you, I can't see myself playing split screen only because, in addition to tinnitus in my ears, I have like bad eyesight. So my vision, I need things blown up on occasion to see things. And when things are split screen, it becomes even more difficult to identify changes in these various environments. So I would probably just play this game multiplayer as I've always done, like with other games of this genre. Stream it on Twitch or stream it on Discord, and people can tell me what they see, and then I can act for them. I think that's the better option as opposed to the split screen stuff. I wish there was a mode where, like, online, where you can, like, have full screen for yourself, and then the other player is full screen, and the things that you're doing, while you can't see each other doing it, it still affects the game in some way. So I wish there was a full screen option, but you can't see what your partner is doing. So there's that. So there are 6 levels in this game, 6 different levels. And like I said, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be watching for changes in the environment. Things can disappear, things can be replaced, just weird creatures show up. It all depends. There's gory things that will appear, and you have to click the right button on the bottom of the screen. There's actually a list of different buttons on the bottom of the screen, and you have to sort of like pick. Now, it doesn't seem to be any consequence for picking the wrong thing. I do that a lot. This kind of game for me is really hard because I have a terrible memory. I'm getting up there in age, and I don't remember things like I once did. I always sucked at these games. So I either rely on others and or just, I play it for a little bit and then I get frustrated, then I stop playing. And that's kind of what happened to me with my session with this. I was playing single player, and I got a few anomalies, great, but you are timed, and if you let too many anomalies appear, or if you let too many things happen without you catching it, you lose. There doesn't seem to be any permanent progression, though, because all of the levels are unlocked for you anyway. So there's really no point to winning or losing, which is fine with me. Again, I see this as more of like a party game that you would play with other people, as opposed to like one that you would grind out accomplishments and gear and other things for. Like, I played Phasmophobia for several hours to get levels and different gear and stuff like that, but this game is like, well, there's none of that. The biggest thing I think the game needs, and this is common, this is something I always say when I play a game like this. While there are 6 levels, great, there's like 6 camera views that you have to switch between and remember a lot of stuff. I prefer the games that have like maybe 3 levels dedicated to beginners, ones where there's only 2 camera views instead of 6. Like this game, like no matter what level you pick out of the 6 levels, there's like 6 different camera angles that you have to swap between. How about taking it easy on some of us older people and casual people and create a couple of levels that are just beginner friendly, where it's just 2 camera, or just 1, and then you have to catch things as they happen in real time. I would much prefer a game like that, even though it's probably super easy for you young kids out there. It's just when you get up there in age, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So I would much prefer, a level or 2 dedicated to beginners and casual people, 1 or 2 camera angles. In fact, even better yet, I would love, and I've never seen this yet, I would love some kind of like customized setup where you can choose how many camera angles you want, and then the game randomizes the rooms for you and then throws you in and then does its thing. I've yet to see that, but I would love to see it. I think that would be, being able to customize your experience would be huge in this kind of genre. I would play that to death. So there you go, folks. All in all, it's not a bad start to this. Again, it's early access, so I'm not going to like review it, but my impressions were good. Again, I think the sound options could be included in the options menu, and I would like some beginner levels. That's just a personal preference. Well, there you go. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all next time. Take care.